and I'm sure nothing will go wrong. In the case that things do go awry, however, there are two emergency exits in the back of the theater, one to the left and one to the right. I also find it advisable to inform you of the content of my tale. This show will mention death, afterlife, bullying, and sexual experiences. What a ride. The show will also have flashing, colorful lights. If that is something that you are sensitive to, be aware. Now, with that all out of the way, please enjoy the show.
It goes on and never ends.
Hello, I am the amazing Karnak. This is not a boast, but rather what it says on my legal patent as a precognition machine. I was designed to predict the exact cause, time, and place of someone's death. A rather morbid function, I grant you, which is precisely why I was set to Family Fun Novelty Mode when sold to the Wonderville Traveling Fairground. Turns out, being told the place and time of your death, in front of your family, with a mouthful of corn dog, at a fairground, is the very opposite of fun. I can even predict my own demise. Tonight, in this warehouse, in a little over an hour. Meet my executioner, a rat I've named Virgil. For the last 2 years, Virgil has been steadily chewing on my power cable. In a little over an hour, Virgil shall chew his way through the rubber, biting down on over 200 volts of the electricity, instantly killing us both. As I've decided there's nothing more base than death, for tonight's concert, Virgil shall play the bass. Let me lay down some ground rules. The first rule, one that has baffled theatergoers since the days of Aeschylus: the armrest to your left is yours. The one to your right is your neighbor's. If you believe both armrests are yours exclusively, you are part of the problem. Also, please turn off your cell phones. I promise that none of the calls you're about to receive will have life-altering consequences. Except for one of you, my most sincere condolences. Accidents happen. Speaking of which, allow me to introduce the St. Cassian Chamber Choir of Uranium City, Saskatchewan.
I thank you, dear adjudicator, for considering the St. Cassian Chamber Choir for our senior concert.
This is them on Monday, September 14th.
We are thrilled to be here yet again at the Kiwanis International Singing Competition. Last year we came in second place.
They were the only choir in competition.
This just shows the high standards of excellence in Kiwanis. Even in competition against yourself, you can still walk away a loser. Constance?
Our first number is by our choir conductor, Father Louis P. Marcus. He was inspired by traditional African folk music, specifically the Lion King. It's about our home city, Uranium. Enjoy.
That's our town, our friendly town. Uranium, uranium.
the whole wide world plutonium. Uranium. That's our town, our friendly town. Oh no, no, we will never leave this town at all.
Tonight, I shall speak of these teenagers whose tales ended abruptly on a roller coaster in a small Canadian town in the middle of nowhere, the former St. Cassian Shaker Choir. In my part of the story, I read all the children's fortunes. I felt their hopes, thoughts, dreams, knowing they would board the doomed roller coaster and could tell them nothing. I even suggested that they ride the Cyclone. On Monday, September 14th, they would board the Cyclone roller coaster at 6:17 p.m. At 6:19, this same roller coaster's front axle would break, causing it to derail at the apex of the loop-de-loop, hurtling the children to their death.
And then you're sailing through space. You don't know up from down. And you feel a little strange from all that spinning round. And everything you loved, and everything you dreamed, and everything you feared, and everything that seemed so, so terrifying is far behind the ground. But not far from the city, little pretty hometown. Just a teeny tiny dot on a wee blue ball, and we've all been spinning, round and round and round, and round and round, round and round and round and round and round, and round and round. Woo! Uranium are dead and died. We'll never leave this town alive. No, we will never leave this town at all.
Greetings, children. It's time to play.
Earth is sky is round. Can we finally leave our town?
Where are we?
You've been started.
What is this? What is happening?
Meet Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg. Catchphrase?
Democracy rocks! What the heck was that?
Your catchphrase. In the interest of the expedition of time, I've taken the liberty of choreographing a few of your moves in advance. Don't bore us, get to the chorus. Our time together is limited.
You said play earlier. What exactly are we playing? Is this a game?
Ocean has selected game mode.
What? Guys, I really didn't. What game?
A game with fabulous prizes, like a stale pack of menthol cools. A deep-fried Hello Kitty cupcake. This limited edition Iron Maiden t-shirt, still ripe with the pong of the carny that wore it.
What is going on?
Perhaps you might be interested in the grand prize. One worthy contestant will be brought back to life to live beyond the Cyclone accident.
Somewhere sunrise begins another day. Begins another
cupcake.
Meet Constance Blackwood. Catchphrase?
Sorry.
Why only one of us? Why not all of us?
Sadly, I've only ever possessed the power to bring one back to life.
What do we have to do to be brought back to life?
The one who wants to win it the most shall redeem the loser in order to complete the whole.
That doesn't make any sense.
I trade mostly in prophecies that don't make any sense until they actually do.
I take it you're the judge?
It appears Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg has used up the group's 3 questions for this evening.
Even in death I can't escape her. She followed me into the afterlife. Well played, Satan, well played.
Meet Noel Gruber. Catchphrase?
Being the only gay man in a small rural high school is kind of like owning a laptop in the Stone Age. I mean, sure you can have one, but there's nowhere to plug it in.
But that's not fair. You didn't tell me there were only 3 questions.
I believe I did. After the fact.
Yo, I can't get no Wi-Fi up in this bitch.
Meet Misha Baczynski. Ukrainian bad boy. Catchphrase?
My gangster persona is just armor to conceal that I am a naked child wandering through the wilderness, holding in my hands my wounded, fragile heart. Dude, that was emasculating.
Story of my life, brother.
Oh my God, Ricky, you can talk.
That's nothing. Watch this.
Meet Ricky Potts. Town dreamer. Catchphrase?
Level up. This couldn't possibly get any weirder.
I am under the firm belief that it always can. Allow me to introduce you to the mystery contestant.
Jane Doe is what the coroner said. They found my body, not my head. No parents came, so they never learned my name or who I used to be. My life, an unsolved mystery. From ashes I was made, and ashes I return. And so I walk alone and wonder why.
Did anyone just pee themselves a little? Me neither.
Do you want to brush my dolly's hair?
I'm really freaked out right now.
Do you want to know what really freaks me out?
Not really ever at all really sorry.
Meet Jane Doe. Catchphrase?
When a lioness has children, she stops making love to the lion. The lion gets jealous. Sometimes so jealous he eats the children. You think this would upset the lioness? Far from it. They make love again as though the children never existed. I find that idea terrifying.
I'm just staying a little further away from you now, okay?
Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg. You are first.
Why?
Alas, if only you hadn't burned off those 3 questions right at the top.
It's just when you tie the room together. I think Constance is going to seem like the natural choice for that slot.
You want me to go first?
Oh, if you insist, Mr. Whatever, I think Constance and I are going to trade these.
No tradesies.
Well, I'm happy about that, actually. Sure, I'll go first. I just want to say 2 things. First, I don't know how it is in your culture, but in ours, Playing games where people's lives are on the table? Super illegal. Second, so inspiring that a man encased in a literal box has learned to think outside of it.
Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg, born December 22nd. Capricorn, sign of ambition. Favorite ride? The bumper cars. Ocean was born into a family of far left-of-center humanists who moved north of Saskatchewan to live a carbon-free lifestyle. The heavy needles one sign above the household's toilet read, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, scoop it out with your hand and put it in the compost. Yet in between all the drum circles, Marxist parables, and cheese sandwiches made from human breast milk, Ocean could never shake the feeling she was the white sheep of her family. It was only at the age of 8 when she discovered amongst her parents' record collection an album called Up With People. The glowing positivity of this pro-capitalist gaggle of teen crooners brought tears to her eyes. Perhaps the peppiest thing Halliburton has ever produced. High school president, straight A student, Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg, the most successful girl in town.
Judges, student body, colleagues, friends, ominous novelty machine. I had a speech prepared for this very occasion, but I simply cannot read it.
How could she have speech for this?
I'm just going to speak from my heart. I've known most of these folks since pre-K. I love them all. Constance Blackwood, my best friend forever, my BFF.
Ocean cheese.
Don't interrupt, sweetie. Constance is the salt of the earth. Our Mary Main Street looking for her Joe six-pack. Sure, she has some serious self-esteem issues. Why wouldn't she? That's why I formed an improv duo as a confidence-building exercise. Sound off. Unlock the power of the positive. You pop.
We get pretty crazy sometimes.
Constance Eleanor Blackwood. You know I find the word crazy offensive.
And that's why Ocean scripts all her improvs in advance.
My time, Constance. My time. Look, I've seen enough reality TV to get what you want us to do here. Who's the best? I mean, sure. Grades, humanitarian efforts, extracurricular activities, prestigious university, spiritual mastery of both Judaism and Catholicism, nailed my confirmation bat mitzvah in the same week. And I'm not even bragging about that because it's against my Buddhist beliefs. I am the best here by any metric of society. I get that. But if that's how worth is measured, I want no part of it. Look, some of us are left-wing. Some of us are right-wing. But the last time I checked, it takes 2 wings to fly. We are community. We are family. We are the world.
It appears Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg heroically concedes.
She does what?
I respect you taking the moral high ground. Next.
I'm just trying to prove to you that I'm a good person.
Duly noted. Next.
No! I'm urging you to make a responsible choice here for the betterment of humanity. What the world needs is people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm the mover, I'm the shaker, I'm the headline maker. I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. Okay, it's clear I'm the top of this class. These folks here, well, they pump the gas. Fetch me a coffee, shine my shoes. Some of us are winners, some are born to lose. You got the sandwich artist, the security guard, the Walmart greeter with an overdrawn credit card. He smokes ganja, ooh, it's so groovy to stay at home and watch a Transformer movie. She serves me Coke and a medium fries, and no thanks, I don't want it supersized, because that's low class. Diabetes in a cup. Keep your head down and things will look up. What the world needs is people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm the mover, I'm the shaker, I'm the headline maker. I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. Seriously? This one here, he's raring to fail. He'll rob a 7-Eleven and go straight to jail. Maybe steal hubcaps, maybe steal booze. Expressing himself with his homemade tattoos. Soccer mom, minivan, 4 little brats. No no, steady man, do we really need another organ donor? Maybe that was a little harsh. Love you. Oh, no. Pokemon! Spider-Man, this kid doesn't have an attention span. Never really heard from, only ever seen. We're bringing back the dude who plays the tambourine. What the world needs people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm the mover and the shaker, I'm the headline maker. I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. And as we move through life to find our place in the crowd,
Some don't make the cut, that's crystal clear.
so is it someone keeping score? I gotta say it so loud. I mean, do we really need another zero?
Or zero, or zero, or zero, or zero.
Add 'em all up and you still get zero. What you really need is a father bucket hero. He'll never learn to read. He's never gonna breathe. Going to jail guaranteed, and she's a creepy monster.
Yes, there's a problem.
I'm the solution. Darwin's theory called evolution. You put it into words, but it's plain to see we need a little less of them, a little more of me. I get up, and I'm gonna take you down. What a rush! Who's next?
Perhaps now would be a good time to say that whoever is brought back to life will be brought back by a unanimous vote from each and every member of the choir.
What?
Whoever comes back needs a unanimous vote from the choir.
But if I would have known that.
You wouldn't have called every one of the potential judges a loser, crowing about your superiority in song, culminating in you standing on top of them in a human pyramid. That did strike me as an unorthodox strategy.
What?
What? You just told your best friend that her greatest achievement in life would be to become an organ donor.
I'm more of a melody person, less of a lyrics person, truthfully. Organ donor, is that what you said?
I was in the moment. I'm sorry, Constance.
It's okay. It kind of really super hurts, but
Do you want to know what I think kind of really super hurts?
maybe later, thanks, Sword.
What I did there is exactly what you shouldn't do in this competition. Guys know I love you. Misha, I love you. I even pretended to believe in your imaginary fiancé.
She is not my imaginary fiance. She is my real fiance. On my telephone.
I even celebrate your culturally ingrained alcoholism. I mean, the only reason you're in the choir is because you stole 3 boxes of communion wine.
It was my cousin's birthday in my country. It is sacred tradition to take drink on birthday.
Your cousin was in grade 4. Had to get his stomach pumped. Oh, I love you. You challenged my preconceived notion that all gay dudes are fun to be around. Ricky, I love you, little sweetie. Don't call me a little sweetie. I got you into the choir, even though you couldn't talk. I mean, you got to play the tambourine. No one gets to play the tambourine. They're made to. No one's going home with the tambourine guy. And her. So even that thing gets a vote tonight, huh? But I love her. My song was a cautionary tale of hubris. You guys know I love you, I love you, I love you, I freaking love you, okay? So for my real number, I'm going to sing about how much I love you guys. This song is simply called I Love You Guys. I love you guys.
Sweet Jesus Christ on a bike, make her stop!
The whole group Gruber, born March 5th, Pisces, sign of passion. Favorite ride? The Ferris wheel. Very early on in Noel's life, his mother realized two things. The second was his penchant for all things nihilistic. While other children acted out Harry Potter, Noel acted out French New Wave cinema. In grade 7, during the St. Cassian Christmas Nativity pageant, Noel was briefly suspended for breaking into this excerpt from Waiting for Godot.
There is no room at this inn, for it is Christmas. Shall we hang ourselves?
I hear it gives you an erection.
Then we must hang ourselves immediately.
Or we could just go to the major, Joseph.
Aspiring iconoclast, enfant terrible, Noel Gruber, the most romantic boy in town.
I've seen the movie The Blue Angel about 1,000,000,001 times. If there's anything better on this earth than Marlene Dietrich playing Lola Lola, the heartless blues hound harlot, then I don't even want to hear about it. I tried to go with her every year for Halloween. I always chicken out. And I'd go with something like C-3PO. But in my heart, I was Lola Lola. Dressed up as C-3PO. It was always my Halloween costume subtext. Mom tells me I've got to try to fit in, so I tried really hard to dial it back. I had to. We live in a town where every year on July 11th when 7-Eleven would give out those free Slurpees, it was like the cultural event of the year. I'm not even making a joke right now. It was like a Slurpee Woodstock. I was born in the wrong town, the wrong country, the wrong era. I wanted to feel, god damn it! I wanted bad love. I wanted a man that would drive me to drink. I craved dissipation. I wanted to wake up in an alleyway in my own vomit missing teeth. I wanted to drink myself to death on the cup of life. Anyone who has not known the ecstasy of betrayal knows nothing of ecstasy at all. Jean Genet. I was a sexual provocateur and a novelist who never wrote a novel or had sex. I just had.
I was hoping you could tell me.
No. I worked at the Taco Bell in the food court of the Mega Mall just outside of Uranium City. I had to work somewhere. We had no money. I was saving up to move to France.
They named a meal after your passing. The Noel Gruber Hungry Hombre meal. They catered your funeral for free. They even played Christina Aguilera's Beautiful on the bagpipe.
I only said I liked that song once. Ironically. A Joke was my final song. All those wasted hours in that horrible mall dreaming of...
I feel this is the perfect occasion for a song about affordable Mexican cuisine. Cue the mariachi band.
I don't want to sing a song about that.
Oh, if you don't want to sing, I will.
God damn it! Can you keep it in your pants for 2 seconds, you horrible succubus? Fine. In my life, I was Noel Gruber, who worked at Taco Bell in Uranium City, Saskatchewan. But in my dreams, I played a different role. I was Monique Chabot in post-war France. A hooker with a heart of black charcoal. I write poems to burn my firelight. Drink champagne and guzzle gin. Good girls call me the town bicycle. Don't knock it till you've tried my life of sin. Oh God, my pimp knows never mess with me. Last break did not fade quick to black. I have no idea where to find him, officers. But if you do, please mention that I'd like to have returned the pretty knife that I stuck 10 times in his back. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival. A world of boozy, floozy, flashing lights. I want to be that fucked up girl. I said I think I am in love with you. I've heard that lie a million times before. Oh, tonight I give in to the fantasy. And when you're a whore. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival.
Oh, world of boozy, floozy, flashing lights.
I want to be that fucked up girl. So now I sell my love for opium in some red-infested slattern time. At night I burn myself with cigarettes just to somehow prove I'm still alive. 8 months later, I catch typhoid flu. Kicked out I see the ugly light of day. Tying an apple, this kneels down to me.
My child, are there any final words to the Lord you'd like to say?
We tell him that like him I choose to burn out rather than fade away. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival. A world of boozy, bluesy, flashing light. For I sing songs until the break of dawn. I embrace a new man every night. My life's one never-ending carnival.
Oh, world of boozy, floozy, flashing lights.
I want to be that fucked up girl. I want to be that fucked up. I'd be that fucked up girl. Hey!
That was... Oh, yo! Ricky, you play this squeeze keys. It's mad, awesome.
I can play the accordion now. Level up. actual discovery. But he dropped the F-bomb in the actual chorus.
Fornication under consent of the king. Why?
Well, I like the part where the two boys kiss.
What? You know, in my country, it is perfectly natural to men to show affection or kiss. Not always in heels.
There's a difference between affection and smut.
Not in my Bible, baby. Bonsoir.
So is everybody's song going to have profanity in the chorus?
Mine will only have profanity.
Why don't you go text your imaginary girlfriend?
Oh, I tell you this before. There is no Wi-Fi, little orphan a-hole.
Noel didn't even talk about anything real. It was just a song about him wanting to be a sex worker in the old-fashioned days. What is even the moral in his song anyway? What does it teach you? What's the lesson?
Not every story has a lesson, Ocean.
No. Every story has a lesson. Every story! Every story's got a lesson. A simple moral to be told. Although a tale may twist and turn, there's always something you can learn. A nugget of wisdom, solid gold. Solid gold! For Constance, improv scenario lesson number 76.
Right now?
Right now! Scenario 76. The Cinderella Kid. Let's see. Behold! I am your fairy godmother! What's wrong?
I don't know. I just feel depressed and unmotivated lately, like I might do an ordeal recreational drugs.
Don't do and ordeal recreational drugs! You want to know my secret to a purpose-driven life?
Oh boy, do I.
Make a to-do list every day, and make sure you do everything on that list.
Check.
You see? You're succeeding already! Ha ha ha! Life's easy peasy, lemon squeezy, when you unlock the power of the positive!
To do. Help the biker up the road, make crystal meth so you can do an ordeal recreational drugs.
Stop! Stop! What the heck was that? It's certainly not what I scripted in this scenario.
I always just thought that would be the funnier ending, you know? Like you're the motivational motivator accidentally motivated my character to like actually do drugs. Your character is all like being motivated you, and my character's all like, if you say so, motivational speaker person, and then my character goes off and does like all the drugs. I'm sorry, I'm still distracted. I was thinking about the time those two boys kissed.
What? You know, just because I am rock hard real man does not mean I have not seen entire season of RuPaul's Drag Race. Don't ever try to put Misha Baczynski in a box because he will always break out of that shit, hunties. It's time to get this party started. Make money, time to make the rent!
Misha Baczynski, born August 18th. Leo, sign of aggression. Favorite ride? The beer garden. Misha was conceived in a little town outside Odessa in Ukraine by a factory worker named Tamara. His mother, after being part of the cleanup crew in Chernobyl, was dying of prolonged exposure to uranium. Wanting her son to be safe, she decided to forge his birth certificate, claiming he was 2 years old and recently potty trained. When Misha came to Canada, his adoptive parents were surprised to see their toddler had 5 o'clock shadow and a slight trace of alcohol on his breath. They put him in the basement, and Misha's adoptive mother would prepare food and leave it for him on the top of the stairs. On the rare occasion Misha would run into his new parents, the mother would weep, and the father would shoo him away like a horsefly. So began an inexhaustible rage. He turned to the last bastion of pure strength and masculinity in society, self-aggrandizing commercialized hip-hop. This is how Misha became the angriest boy in town.
Yo! I want to talk about feeling. Ukrainian men have two emotions. Rage and passion. People always be hating on me and my mad skills because they know I am best rapper in all of northeastern Saskatchewan. Grab your dicks if you in the 306! Brah! You might know me as Bad Egg on the YouTube. I am well known. That is where I met my shorty. Taya. She is from Kiev, from my country, and she gave me mostly positive feedback on my YouTube comment wall. We became mad, passionate, all-night lovers on Facebook, Twitter. We made love with each other in my native language on all these social media networks. She is now my fiancée. We were engaged. I was saving up to move back to Ukraine. We were going to. Too much passion. Now rage! I have no respect for this country. In fact, you want to know what this Canada is leaving a supplier of to the whole world? Two things. Mustard seeds and uranium. It's good for the hot dogs, yes, but not so good for Ukraine. So thank you for killing my mother and for indirectly killing me. I feel the rage, and when I rage, I rap about money and auto-tune. Auto-tune will never die. Kitty Beats. Yo, 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 yo! This is song to tell you that what you is what you got. And I'm here to say that I am the money. What you is what you got. And I am the money.
Take a look, baby, he's the real shit.
Yo, lounging with my homies Friday night scene. PlayStation's up on my 60-inch screen. McNuggets in the bag. Chris Sal's on tap. Your toothbrush from Tiffany still in the bubble wrap. Track lights glowing like nuclear sciences. Sparkling all over my stainless steel appliances. I'm shining like Midas. I'm the king of Kachang. Everything I touch goes blank, blank, blank. My life is awesome. This beat is awesome.
Robots are awesome.
Yeah. And say it again. My life is awesome.
Whoa.
This hook is awesome.
Robots are awesome.
Yeah, now I'm rolling in my city with the pumped up bass.
Oh.
The lights glowing, the vipers on my face. We pass around the chronic, we party all night. We start to get the munchies, so we stop for a bite. Cruising to the light of the Hard Rock Cafe. Here come the hotties, here comes the valet. In front of the line, we don't need no ID.
Your usual table, sir.
In the VIP, my life is awesome. This beat is awesome.
Robots are awesome.
And I'll say it again, my life is awesome.
Oh.
102 is awesome.
010101.
Put your hands up for the real Mr. Worldwide. It's time to start the party. There ain't nobody here. We're gonna take a ride on my brand new Learjet. Feeling homesick for my homies in Ukraine. Landed in Kiev before we finish off the champagne. We'll to the club where the rich kids go. Euro trash bitches, I'm checking out my flow. All kinds of hotties from all around the world, so I feel this pair of eyes. then I see this girl, whoa, shouting. My rage has subsided. A moment. I am vulnerable now. This is Yulia Tymoshenko, the most beautiful former Prime Minister of Ukraine. My girlfriend styles her hair just like you. My girlfriend, Natalia Marushka Polinska. My divine Talia. When I look into your almond eyes, I do not see the boy I am, but the man I must become to possess you. I want to take all the pain from your soul and in the passion factory of my heart transform it into functional joy. I want to take your hand by the Chernosh River and with all Ukraine as witness take you as my wife. And we shall sing and dance and drink. And then I shall whisper in your ear. Let rivers run wild, let them be damned. My perfect tire, I lay my masculinity at the altar of your maidenhood.
Constance?
What?
Just thought this seemed like a perfect segue.
For what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Not ready to divulge that information just yet?
Ocean, why aren't you talking right now? It's weird.
What? That's ridiculous. I don't talk all the time. Like, I'm all about the empathy here tonight, gang. Look at me. Empathizing with you all right now.
Yo, Ricky, you should go next. Tell them your story as boy who could not talk, but who now can play accordion like world's most celebrated accordion players. Whatever the hell that dude's name is.
I don't think they could handle what I have to say.
Just go ahead, it's fine.
Okay? I guess you could say I'm pretty sexy on another planet.
Lo, I'm Zolarian's prophet from the Zolarian star cluster, supreme to those beings who evolved from cats. There are 7 suns on the planet Solar, the gravitational pull making everything longer, harder, wider, wetter.
Who even are you right now?
I'm telling you, monkey love drop. I'm just a space age bachelor man.
Ricky Potts, born June 5th, Gemini, the dual nature. Favorite ride? The Gravitron. Born of a semi-renowned Pentecostal pastor, Richard at a young age toured the province with his father, spreading the good news, speaking in tongues, and handling the saw-scaled viper snake Jojo. The bad news was that after witnessing Jojo give his father a lethal bite during a rousing sermon, Richard was thoroughly traumatized and lost his power of speech. Moving in with his grandparents, who were collectively 180 years old, his life consisted of feeding their 19 cats and reading the comic books he got for his birthday. Well-meaning but dotty with age, Richard's grandparents celebrated his 8th birthday every 2 weeks until he was 17. Patronized, pushed around, and condescended to in high school. Far from growing bitter, Richard developed an elaborate playground in his synapses, where he became his own best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Fantasia of Ricky Potts, the most imaginative boy in town.
You might see before you an ordinary man, an earthly illusion, all part of the cosmic plan. Yes, long they visited those others from outer space. Informs me I'm the chosen one to save the Solarian race. It's true. Listen.
Thinking we are a distant galaxy, a galaxy greatly in need. Your kikomatic powers, yes, we need your fantastic seed.
Their daughters from the land of the king cat star. I know you've heard the legends of the sexy cat women from so long.
Make love to me.
Ricky, what? Okay,
But there's one more small thing. Won't you please help us save our galaxy? Ricky!
sure. What did you do in my place? A mere mortal man, with the fate of a galaxy before you. Millions of lives in your hands, the naughty daughters of your hungry archie. You'll never know. I praise Solarian
space. But now there is a new challenge for Teleria to face.
For there had Harvey generals all standing by each other's drink, he should be told to switch.
Meow, meow.
Oh my goodness, what have I got myself into?
Meow, meow.
Why are they asking me? I'm a lover, not a fighter. I thought I told them. I'm just a swinging spaces bachelor man. So I told them I am just a man, a space age man. That's all I am. And I wanna hold your hands, all your hands, as we make love tonight. Oh, I have no desire to rule the galaxy. Oh, to hold you close is enough for me. Making love, zero gravity. Whoa, making love, making love, making love, just one solar. Making love, making love, making love, just one solar. Making love, making love, making love, just one solar. Making love, I wanna be your scratch and making love, just let me. And they listened, and they heard my message, for I was singing notes that only cats or cat people could hear. A G sharp, 5 octaves above the middle C. Peace was restored. I guess that's what happens when you're swinging spaces, bachelor man. So I came back to the earth to show you the way, to lead you pretty cool to a brighter day, to save the whole galaxy of love from the sexy galaxy. That's where we'll start. Yes, I came back to the start with my love in my heart. Ladies, I got what you want, you got what I want. When you're swinging spaces, bachelor man, bachelor man.
Dude! You are so awesome in the afterlife!
I was always this way, it's just that nobody used to listen to me back on Earth.
We listen to you now, Space Jesus.
I guess, if I have one thing to say, it's that if sacred places are to be spared the ravages of war, then make all places sacred. And if the holy people are to be kept harmless from war, then make all people holy.
Did you write that?
No, it was the Silver Surfer.
I'm so happy right now. I can never come down. My turn. Oh, man.
Jane Doe, the one unidentified body of the Cyclone roller coaster disaster. Everyone knew everyone at Uranium, but no one could recall this member of the choir. There were rumors of a girl who joined at the last minute, but as the choir conductor, Father Marcus, died of a heart attack 7 hours after the accident, there was no one left to verify. Some believe that perhaps she was never in the choir at all. I never read her fortune. I sadly cannot tell you. All one knows for certain is that a body was found in a St. Cassian uniform without a head. So, a mystery.
Some might say we're released, pushing daisies deceased, but we all know the worms must be fed. There's just one lingering fear. Oh, my soul, is it here or is it rotting somewhere with my head? Oh, my soul. winter, let me in. You must know where I've been. Won't you tell me at last who I am? Who I am. Who I And from the ground beneath my feet, I hear the anguish of the streets.
A choir never complete.
And like an old forgotten tune, a song that no one knows, forgot how it goes. Just John and me, forever eternally chained down. And I'm asking why, Lord, if this is how I die, Lord. Why be left with no family and no friends? I've got no celebration, just this consolation. Time eats all its children in the end. Sad, forgotten tune, another song that no one knows. So that's how it goes. Just John and me, forever eternally chained up. No one to sing, no one to sigh. Now that all is said and done, isn't there anyone who can tell me who I am?
Sing a song of celebration.
Like John, I'll be eternally a forgotten name, some lost refrain, just chained.
A melody flows through the air when silence falls, as no one can. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
That song's so overplayed. We'll come up with something better. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the new song we sing for birthdays.
How sweet and merry and not quite as scary.
yourself Savannah.
What's a savannah?
Savannah's a special name I've been saving up for a long time, but everything in my brain has to go. It's a fire sale in my brain, and everything has to go by midnight, night.
I like savannah.
You can have it.
Can savannah have the greenest of eyes?
Yes.
Savannah, with the greenest of eyes.
Greek, where did you get this?
It's birthday.
I've never been drunk before. Or kissed a man. Thank you.
Udmo. May we live forever. Your life was tragic. Cut down before the bones could ever come out of you. You are tragic.
You think so?
Dude, you make me weep just looking at you. So tragic.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
That was nice of you, throwing that party for that girl like that.
It's what I do. It's strange. Our predicament is somehow the saddest.
I totally agree.
You're not thinking of voting for her, are you?
No, I'm voting for you, naturally. Ocean, do you ever think you'd maybe, like, vote for me?
Of course I would. You're my best friend. But by a unanimous vote, so I kind of have to.
Vote for yourself.
You know I envy you.
No, you don't, Ocean.
No, I do. I mean, I got straight A's since I was in grade 1. I was working towards something. I was building a life. You were satisfied doing nothing. Making cupcakes, eating them. You are what the Taoists call an uncarved block.
I'm a block?
Just learn to take a compliment.
Thanks.
I thought my life had meaning. Turns out it didn't. Oh well, joke's on me! My death has really affected me.
Yeah, me too.
Naturally, my death has affected you. Can't you just listen for once without making it about yourself?
Oh.
You just punched me. In the frickin' boob. Sorry.
Constance Blackwood, born November 14th. Scorpio, the secret nature. Favorite ride? The Cyclone. The only honor Constance was to receive in her short life was nicest girl in homeroom 3 years in a row. An award she secretly threw out behind the dumpster of her local Kentucky Fried Chicken on her way home from school. When the children of St. Cassian signed Constance's yearbook, they wrote things like,
You seemed really nice.
or,
I mean, I didn't really know you. You seem friendly.
those pages were carefully removed with an X-Acto knife and burned. Constance Blackwood, the nicest girl in town.
I lost my virginity to Carney in a porta potty before I died. Like 3 hours before. It was kind of porno. He was ancient, like 32, and he had this tattoo on his forearm. It was of 2 skeletons having sex, and it said "born to bone" on the bottom of it.
Isn't my tattoo the stupidest thing you've ever seen?
Oh, your fake laughed when he said that, because you should always laugh at guys' jokes or they'll think you're a cow. My mom and dad own the Blackwood Cafe in town. It's been in our family since like forever. The Blackwoods have been in uranium since they opened the mines. My family had pride when it came to that. Until I got to high having pride in our town was only like the lamest thing you could ever think to believe. After a while, I started feeling kind of crummy about stuff. Like, ashamed. At the cafe, I would catch myself looking at my mom, thinking, what a loser. What a stupid, dead-end loser in a stupid, dead-end town. My parents were good people, and all I could do was think horrible things about them. I really wish I had never thought those things. I just got so mad that I was born in the only family in uranium that raised their kid to think it was okay to do all your working, living, and dying there, and it just got all kinds of poison after that. Anyway, my virginity, I just wanted to get it out of the way. I just wanted to do it so I wouldn't have to think about doing it anymore. No, actually, I just wanted to lose it in the most horrible possible way. Constance the Lifer lost it to a cardi in a crap box in a crappy town. Of course she did. And then I read the Cyclone with the other kids of the choir, and that's when the accident happened. We were at the top of the loop when the roller coaster made this kind of screaming metal sound. Sparks were shooting all over the place, and then screaming, and the sparks just stopped. And there was like this weightlessness. My heart was beating like a gazillion beats a second, but I didn't scream like the other kids. I was just soaking it in, because on a certain level it was so rad. Sailing through the air, you could see all the other rides, and it was like something unlocked in me. My heart just welled up with all this love for everything. Images and all this feeling flooded into me, like climbing back into my bed in the morning and feeling the heat left over from my body. Hanging upside down from the monkey bars until my head starts to tingle. Smelling Jiffy markers. Listening to music, dancing around my room before going out to a party and pretending I'm gonna have the most perfect time. Finishing an essay, undoing a knot. Pizza nights. Halloween, watching my baby brother dance naked to ABBA. Being in the choir at the height of the Hallelujah chorus and feeling all those voices rattle my bones. I started laughing like a crazy person, all giddy with endorphins, dancing leprechauns, unicorns, rainbows, streams of chocolate, twirling rides, flashing lights. There's nothing wrong with loving my small town. The only good things that happened to me happened in uranium. It took a horrible accident for me to realize how goddamn wonderful everything is.
Final vote. Ocean O'Connell Rosenberg.
Huh?
It has been decided that you shall have the final vote.
Over what?
Who lives or dies?
I thought we all had to vote on that? That's what you told us.
I've made the decision that the final vote shall come down to the one with the highest grade point average. You are the winner.
That doesn't strike me as very fair.
In 5 minutes, all bets are off.
What happens in 5 minutes?
My appointment with a rat named Virgil. And then, my death. After that, I'm not quite sure.
And if I just vote for myself, what is the moral? If I choose myself, the moral of the story is that humans suck.
That would be a valid interpretation, yes.
No, we're going to honor the original agreement. We'll all vote on who comes back. What's that?
The other side. You merely walk in. It's easy. Just don't look back. I don't mean to rush you, but time is pressing.
Look, if you could kindly step off for 3 seconds. One who wants to win it the most shall redeem the loser in order to complete the whole. You knew all along I could never do it.
What?
Choose myself. It shouldn't be me. We all die young by total accident. But to say that if one dies young, they die needlessly, that is to discount the years they had, the experiences they had. I would gladly take my 17 years over nothing. But who do I vote for? The girl who can't remember any of it. Her? We had a life. She didn't. That's my vote. Motion carried. Democracy rocks!
As you wish. Her name is Penny Lamb. Born April 7th, Aries. The lucky nature.
It's not a game. Maybe it's news. 'Cause no one will win here, and no one can lose. There's no one to measure our foolish pride.
couldn't possibly tell you. But after reading thousands of human fortunes, my final insight is your lucky number is 7. You will soar to great heights. Be sure to ride the Cyclone.
We're just sailing through space.
There's no up or down. So beautiful and strange.
But it's
More than spinning round. Yes, it's everything you loved, and everything you dreamed, and everything you shared, and everything that seemed so, so terrifying.
But it's not a game, it's not a game.
Oh, no, no, it's not a game, it's not a game. It's just a ride. Whoa! It's just a ride. We're all just sailing through space. There's no up, there's no down. It's all so beautiful and strange, but so much more than spinning round. Yes, it's everything you loved, and it's everything you dreamed, and it's everything you shared, and it's everything that seems so, oh, so terrifying. Turning around. It's just a ride. Whoa! It's just a ride. And the world will keep on spinning with no ending or beginning. So just take a look around. Take a look around. Take a look around. And round and round and round.
Oh, the stream of life is never ending. It goes around and round and